Maido! Hi there, Japan fans. In today's show, we're going to talk about how to really maximize the impact of your persuasion power and your message delivery. Preseno Master Shimasho. This is the fourth year of the Presentations Japan Series podcast. We are beaming around the world to you from sunny Minato-ku here in Tokyo, and I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy committed to your success, the president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, best-selling author, Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be ready early this year. Now, through this podcast, I want to help you. I want to help you to become a better speaker who is clear, confident, persuasive, highly influential with those around you. So don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have all of our podcasts hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here's the daily lineup on iTunes. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesdays, the Presentations Japan Series. On every second Tuesday, the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan Series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan Series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcast Show. Fridays, we have the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, this is episode number 221. And today we are talking about the incredible lightness of speaking. Bonseki is a Japanese art creating miniature landscapes on a black tray using white sand, pebbles, and small rocks. They are exquisite, but temporary. The bonseki can't be preserved and are an original throwaway art form. Speaking to audiences like that, temporary. Once we down tools and go home, that is the end of it. Our reach can be transient, like the bonseki art piece that gets tossed away upon completed admiration, the lightest of touches that doesn't linger long. Of course, we hope that our sparkling witticisms, deeply pondered points, and clear messages stay with the audience forever. We want to move them to take action, making changes, altering lifetime habits, and generally changing their world. In the case of a business audience, we're usually talking to a small group of individuals, so our scope of influence is rather minute. How can we extend the reach of our message? Video is an obvious technology that allows us to capture our speech live and ourselves in full flight. How often, though, do you see speakers videoing their talks? It's not like people are constantly giving public speeches in business. Apart from myself, I don't recall seeing anyone else doing it. You need to tell the audience this is for your own purposes, and they will not be in the shot. Otherwise, you have to get everyone to give you their written permission to be filmed. You may get criticism about being a narcissistic lunatic for wanting to capture yourself on video, but the only people who make that type of comment are idiots, so ignore them. With video, instead of a standard business audience of under 50 people, you can broadcast your message to thousands. The video is also an evergreen capture, which allows you to keep using the content for many years. Video has the added benefit that you can cut it up and create snippets to take the content even further. You can have 10 videos sprung from the original. This again extends the ways in which you can use the medium. People have different appetites for information, so some may want to feast on the whole speech, whereas others want the digest or just a part on a particular topic of most interest. Video has 2 tracks, the video and audio components, and these can be separated out. Very easily, you can produce the audio record of the talk. Everyone is a firm multitasker these days. I sometimes hear people pontificating that, you cannot multitask, blah, blah, blah. What nonsense. Walking, exercising, shopping, and listening to audio content are typical multitasking activities. People love, especially busy people, love audio because it saves them time and allows 2 things to be done at once. Now, your audio content can be accessed by even more people. Find out more. We come back from the break. Today's show is brought to you by our public courses, but we also do custom in-house programs. We do them in the Super Safe Classroom. We do them live, online. We do them in Japanese, and we do them in Eigo. We do them in English. Now, today's show is sponsored by, on the 29th of January, in our Professional Leadership Series, we're looking at building subordinates' potential. On the 29th of January, we're doing Build Trust, Credibility and Respect. And on the 5th of February, we're doing, in our Professional Leadership Series, Communicating with Different Personality Types. You can find out more about these on our website at enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. Lots of good stuff over there for you. And you can always email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. If you like to learn by watching videos, then we've got over 1,000 for you at Japan Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We are releasing 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's a premiere business show in Japan, comes out every Monday. Fridays we have the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays we release Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on the single topic of leading in Japan. Now, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Terebi Show. You can get my book, The Bible on Selling in Japan. That's Japan Sales Mastery. Also, my other bestseller, Japan Business Mastery, both available on Amazon. And my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be ready early 2021, also on Amazon. Welcome back. Did you know that in August 2019, Google announced that in addition to text search, they were employing AI to enable voice search too? This will take a while to roll out, but this is the future. And audiobooks have recently overtaken ebook sales. The audio track can become a podcast episode and be on any of the major podcast platforms. Also, we can produce a transcript of the talk. There are transcribing technologies that are very good today, which can reduce the cost and time of this exercise. Now, we have a text version. We can project the value of the content further. It may go out as an email, a social media post, or be reworked into a magazine article, or it may become a blog on your website. Repurposing of content is the name of the game. The video and or the snippets can be sent out to your email list, put up on social media, and always sit there on YouTube. The same can be done with the audio track. Now, What was a simple, ephemeral interlude in a room of 50 punters has developed a life of its own as being pushed out far and wide. The same message and messenger, but a vastly different impact and duration. If our object is to influence, then we need to make sure we are supporting the effort to give the speech the tools available to maximize the results. This requires some planning and some expense. But, as I mentioned, we're not leaping to our feet every month giving a public speech to a business audience. This is something we would be lucky to do 2 or 3 times a year. When you take that into account and consider how much we can leverage what we are doing, we get a lot more bang for our buck. We're going to give the talk anyway. So, all the preparation is the same, yet the influence factor can be so much grander. Did you get value from today's show? If you did, then share the love around with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast on iTunes. Until the next episode, go out there and apply the learnings from today and become a presentations legend amongst your circle. Thank you for listening, and please tune in next week. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy. I'm in your corner. I'm committed to your success here in Nippon.